country. People everywhere are eager to see the blend of athleticism, culture, and unity. Athletes are preparing to showcase their skills, while spectators, us fans throughout the whole world, anticipate memorable moments of triumph. As an American that has been locked onto the Olympics since 2000, USA, 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 mofo. In this video, we are going to be previewing the games in detail, going over a variety of topics including introduction of Paris as a host city, Olympic venues, the sports themselves, athletes to watch, and world controversies going into the games. That is a lot to do, so without further ado, here's what you can expect at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Known as the City of Lights, Paris is the capital of France, a Western European country that is mostly known for its art, fashion, and cuisine. It is also the backdrop of my favorite Pixar movie of all time, Ratatouille. How about that? This is the third time the city has hosted the Olympic Games, the first time occurring in the year 1900, and the second time in 1924, meaning that these games will be the 100th year anniversary when Paris hosted the second time. And let me tell you, the games have grown as well as expanded vastly since that time. So why was Paris chosen for the 2024 Olympics? That already has infrastructure built. Of course, Paris will benefit economically from these games. If you are lucky enough to attend the games in person, first off, congratulations. Second off, if you have any bread to send my way, please do so. Student loans are a BITC, shut your mouth. But from all accounts, people say that Paris tends not to be the most hospitable. Of course, when a big global event comes to your city, that may change. I've never been. Just talked to a few folks and they told me that it was okay. The people were just okay. If you are French and have not left already, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's talk about key venues and infrastructure of the 2024 Olympics. There are 35 Olympic venues that will hold the games, each individual sport, but here are my top three. Number one, Eiffel Tower Stadium, which will hold the volleyball matches. You have the tower in the background. That's just tough as hell. It looks like something out of an early 2000s video game, so for that to come to life as a 90s baby is just amazing. Number two, Chateau de Versailles. Hopefully I said that correctly. I do not speak French. I do speak Espanol. Entonces, maybe it was right. This will hold the equestrian and modern pentathlon. I like this venue because the geometry looks very pleasing. Another good joint for aesthetic. And the third venue, Tahiti, which is less of a venue, is more so a country, specifically the island of Tahiti, which is actually far from France, but the water is blue, the island is warm, and it just looks like a good time. Tahiti will hold surfing as its sport. Tahiti must be a protectorate, kind of like how Turks and Caicos is a protectorate or ownery of England. You gotta love colonialism. Anyway, it seems as football, but we can go deeper. New to the games this year, breakdancing and kayak cross. Ladies and gentlemen, we got breakdancing in the Olympics before GTA 6. You gotta love it. Returning is surfing, skateboarding, and rock climbing. Here are some athletes to watch out for in no particular order. These are just some of the bulls and gals that caught my eye while doing research. Victor Wembanyama, French basketball newbie, who will be pushed out as a show pony for his home country. Of course, Simone Biles, the GOAT of U.S. gymnastics. This will probably be her last one. Can she come back from what some would call a letdown at last Olympics? How will she respond to the haters? Sha'Carri Richardson and Noah Lyles, both track stars from Team USA. They have both been in some controversy. Richardson not making the Olympics last time, and Noah Lyles talking that smack to some NBA players. We'll see how they will do. Rayasa Leal, skateboarding. I believe she's from Britain, and she was one of the youngest Olympians ever. Anthony Edwards, newbie on USA basketball team. He has made some noise in the NBA playoffs, but now he has the world stage to make that Shmula Ulid Kipchoge. Hopefully I got that right. Long distance runner from Kenya, always breaking records. Let's see what he can do. And Victor Montalvo, break dancing from the good old US of A. I just put him there because this picture was hilarious. There was supposedly a bed bug issue that was going on in Paris a few months ago. I haven't heard about it recently, but I don't know if those things just leave, those bugs just go away quickly. I remember when America had that infestation a few years ago, and it was not pretty. Supposedly, there is a poop problem in Paris. 3 Ps. Long story short, Paris officials are trying to clean up the Seine River, which is the main river in the city, so that they can hold open water events there. Unfortunately, it is filled with feces, so obviously you wouldn't want athletes swimming in that crap. Literally. Going back to Tahiti, there is a proposed aluminum surfing judging tower structure that is slated to be placed on a local coral reef that will obviously destroy it or have some negative effects on it, and local Tahitians are against it. Apparently, the Olympic Committee is still going along with its plan to erect it, so we'll see how that goes. Interestingly enough, the country of France has banned hijabs from their athletes to wear, meaning that any French athlete who is a practicing Muslim cannot wear their hijab. Very, very controversial to say the least. How will athletes from France react to that? Will we see some protests? So that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, Johns and Johnskis,